Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Thursday, June 13th, 2024. We've got some breaking news right here at 5:30 a.m. Pacific. Jobless claims and May PPI data. Let's start before it releases, and we've had a major sell-off again in the gold market, down 19 at 2,306.50, and the silver market getting smashed hard after that dollar up day yesterday, which sold off about 50 cents by the close of the day. Now we are at 29.08, down 65 cents. It appears that China is selling everything in our aftermarkets. So we'll see what jobless claims and PPI data say, but let's get going through the GSR real quick. GSR at 79.10, looks like it wants to go to 80. We've got the 10-year yield down 0.03 at 4.264. This data may already be affecting these results. I'm sorry, that was the 10-year yield is down, lowest rate in quite a while, 4.262, although Powell was fairly hawkish yesterday. We've got the dollar up 0.03 at 104.67. Copper prices taking it on the chin again. Oh, no, not at all. 4.55, only down a penny, wanting to hold that 450 level. That is constructive. Okay, and jobless claims, 242 versus 225. More people unemployed. That should be good for metals and lower interest rates. In the stock market, we've got neutral sentiment at the fear greed indicator at 46. Dow futures down 74, the Dow not participating in the up move yesterday. S&P futures up 12 and NASDAQ futures up 140. Again, jobless claims, 242,000 versus 225 estimate. PPI ex food and energy unchanged versus plus 0.3 estimate. PPI coming way down versus the estimate. Well, that should certainly bring down rates. Let's see what that's doing to gold and silver. May make a little reversal here as I speak. And we have got the gold market down 9 at 2,316, and the silver market coming back up a little bit at 29.23, down 0.50. And what's going on in the markets? Anything changing in the markets? Dow down 68. Still, hold on one second. Let me refresh that. Dow down 68, S&P up 12, NASDAQ up 141. So the lower PPI and the higher unemployment not hurting the market. But we had a pretty good day yesterday in the stock market. That's the economic calendar. Let's get going and see where we can buy some silver and gold. If you're still buying, my green light is still on, although we are taking some hard hits in gold and silver. Producer price index year over year, 2.2 versus 2.5 estimate. Again, constructive to inflation coming down. That is the flavor of the day, but that doesn't mean that's the long-term trend by a long shot. Let's look for some deals. Okay, best 1/10 Gold Eagle is at Bold Precious Metals, 264.05. And moving on to 1/10 Britannia. Best 1/10 Britannia, good deal here, 250.57 at Liberty. Again, we'll try to beat these deals on eBay using our high rebate credit cards. Moving on to the American Gold Eagle, 1 ounce Gold Eagle is at Bullion Exchanges, 2,388.30. What is that, about 50 bucks over spot? There are deals this morning at Costco. We've got the gold buffalo out at Costco, and I believe we have the silver eagles and the silver maples. If you want to check those out, links on my website. And let's keep going, looking for the best deals. Where are they? 1 ounce gold maple is at Bullion Exchanges, 2,355.29, just about 25 bucks over spot. So we will have to check eBay to see if we can beat that. The 1 ounce gold Libertad, 2,667.54 at JM Bullion. And let's keep going here. Platinum Eagles just keep getting cheaper. Platinum cannot catch a break. And it is a Platinum Eagle 1108.66. If you're just looking for a platinum bar, well, you can get those much cheaper at 1039.27 at SD Bullion. Okay, moving on to the Silver Eagles, one at spot at bullion exchanges, and remainder of the tube at bullion exchanges, 34.93, much cheaper on Costco this morning, and cheaper probably about the same on eBay this morning. Looking at the U.S. Mint, they've got some new data released on Silver Eagles, and Silver Eagles produced in June 850,000 midway through the month. Maybe they're headed again to 1,600,000 or 1,700,000, kind of below their trend. Not producing a bunch of Silver Eagles at the U.S. Mint. That tends to keep the premiums higher. Green light is on. I'm going to continue to buy in here in the 29s, and it is very possible we see a 28 handle. We saw a 28 handle late last night. As China was selling with both hands. Don't know what's going on over there. They went from buyers to sellers of silver and maybe even gold. I think gold is going to risk a 22 handle here. But again, it's a good time to be accumulating. One maple at spot at bullion exchanges. Remainder of the tube at bullion exchanges, 32.22. Cheaper on Costco, cheaper on eBay. And I'm not going to go through everything except the Libertads are getting cheaper, back down. Well, they were in the 35s earlier. Now they're 36.12 for 2023 BU Silver Libertads. Okay, here are the Costco deals. So the Eagle is got error. Okay, Eagles are not coming up. Not coming up. Sorry about that. I think they're still in stock. How about the Maples? Maples. I don't know, maybe they're changing their prices or something. Here we go, $8.10 for a tube of maples. You do the math, it's a pretty good price. And Eagles, it's going to be $700 for a tube of Eagles. That's $35 each. 4% off will take you under $34 on Eagles, but I think it's a better price on eBay. Okay, and the elusive gold buffalo, that is the one everybody wants. And 4% off of that would get you around $2,300 on the gold buffalo. Smoking by there on Costco. I don't think you're going to beat that on eBay. In the junk category, Bullion Express has got junk 20.95 times face. Dimes, quarters, halves, whatever you want, last time I looked. And in the 10-ounce bar category, let's see, 10-ounce bar, here's probably your best deal, is this Silvertown Prospector. 306.10 for it's a random manufacturer. They always get me on that by showing me the other image, but 306.10 for one bar at Golden Eagle. And let's see, Englehards are still there if you like those. Here's a good kilo deal over at Provident, 971.25. I guess I'll do the math, huh? 971 divided by 32. Forgive me if I forget the fractions here. You're at 30.34, and spot is, let's refresh this, still down 50 cents. Oh, no. Okay, silver is popping here, so it wants to shake off that move to the downside. So we had a blow-off move to the upside, up $1, settled down 50 cents. We had a blow-off move to the downside, hit a 28 handle, repelled back up to about 29.20, and now we're trying to recapture 29.40. We'll just have to see what happens here, guys. Okay, and if we're looking on eBay, well, you can get Eagles for under $700 a tube on eBay, and we got a big dealer here, bullion.com. Price is already up like $2-3, but $6.99. Let's do the math from Bullion. Oh, that's BGASC. Yeah, bullion.com price went up quite a bit, but BGASC has got BU Eagles 2023. Nothing to worry about there. So, well, we'll call that 35. And if you have the 2% or 3% credit cards, actually the 3% credit cards, you would get that times 0.97. and you would be at $33.95 for Eagles. That'd be the place to buy Eagles this morning. That's a good price. Okay, and anything I want to look at specifically here, cheapest kilo on eBay is going to be $9.92. And then 30 bucks up, 962, a little cheaper than that Provident Metals deal. In the kilo kook category, we're at 1,015, under $1,000 for a kilo kook if you're looking for that after rebates. And a tube of kooks is now going to be $6.90. So that is about $34.50 for kooks. 33. Whoa, really? Oh, they lowered the price on the kooks, guys. Let's do that. I'm going to do the exact math here. You may want to pick these up. $6.95 divided by 20 times 0.97 if you have the PayPal or the American Express credit card. And you are at $33.70 for kooks. Buyback prices on kooks are higher at JM Bullion, for example. Gee, that's a pretty good deal on kooks. And if you're just looking for 100 ounces of silver rounds, 30.80, going to put you at about 29.80. What is that, about 50 cents, 30 cents? That's about 30 cents over spot for 1 ounce rounds. Wow, it's a great day to buy if you have faith. All right, and the Johnson Matthey bars, are they still there? $3.22, take $10 off, you'd be at $3.12 for a Johnson Matthey bar. Maybe you'll get the vintage bars. A lot of these are coming in sealed plastic as well. 100-ounce bars, how cheap can they get? We're going to avoid the ones that are not real. And $30.57, you'd be about $29.50 for a 100-ounce bar. That's spot. Wow, eBay is really looking good this morning. How about this Platinum Eagle? 1,143. Where's my limit on this? No limit. 1,143. Take 35 bucks off. You'd be at about, well, a little over 1,100 for a Platinum Eagle through eBay. And in the gold category, cheapest 1/10 ounce gold, if you're buying gold this morning, is going to be a 1/10 koala. Very cute coin. Very nice sovereign coin. Very, very nice. $2.55. Take $7 off. You'd be at $2.48 for a 1/10 koala. And you'd be cheap on eagles too. You just have to scroll down to find those. Let's go to a 1 ounce eagle and let's see if we can beat Costco this morning. Of course, you can get Krugerrands for 23. You can get random 1 ounce for $23.90. $75 off would put you under spot on 1 ounce sovereign coins. And I'm going to look for a gold eagle. See if we can match that Costco price for those of you that have limited out on Costco. Give me 1 second. We will find a gold eagle somewhere here. Needle in a haystack, but quite a bit more expensive for the gold eagles, but I know people like those best. Here it is, $24.40. Well, I can do that math. $75 off would put you at about $23.65. So that would put you a little over spot. Costco is going to be a little under spot. If you want to do the Costco deal, if you don't have the Executive Club membership, but you do have the PayPal or the American Express card, you can pick up your Eagles right there. All right, and 20 franc, how cheap can they get? $4.57. $15 off, $4.35. What is $4.35 divided by 0.24, which is the gold content, more or less? And you can get a mistake. What did I do wrong here? Oh, that's it. That's a 0.2. Well, I'm not going to do the math. I'll let you do the math since I fumbled that one. Okay, and in the Gold Libertad category, 2006-15, $75 off, puts you in the 2500s for a Gold Libertad if you're collecting those. Scottsdale Mint is having auctions most every day, and this is probably the cheapest way to pick up Scottsdale silver on eBay. Use your credit cards, get it under market in the auction. 39 minutes left. Let's check out this. So 651.11 currently, and it'll probably go for more than that, but that's 20 ounces right now at about 32.50. 32.50 is the bid per ounce. and take $1 off. 31.50 is the bid per ounce on that right now. Probably go about 32 an ounce. Okay, here is the bidding on a five ounce chunky bar. That's about going at about 32 an ounce right now. There's Rolos. Here's a 100-ounce bar, 31.39, 31.31. And the Scottsdale Stackers, about 31.30 is the current bid. Well, anyway, you get the message. Look for something cheap that people are missing. All right, copper trying to find its bearings here around 450. 10-ounce bars, you know where to find those. This is my store. If you see anything you want in there, like the Liberty Britannia silver medal, ask me for a friend discount. I'll give you a rockin' discount on that. Here are sponsors of the website. I'd appreciate if you check out and buy something you need for Father's Day. And the Amex card, 3% cash back. The PayPal card, 3% cash back. And other spot deals. Don't forget bullion.com. When you load their app, you can get 20 buffaloes at spot. You just got to do it through your app, even if you bought this before. With silver in the 29s, that's a good deal right there through bullion.com. Okay, my picks of the day. We've got commemoratives. 1 ounce commemoratives are $2,345 at JM Bullion. That's an ounce of gold, U.S. sovereign gold at spot. The chunky bar is still at Scottsdale at $326.92, but you're paying up about $2 an ounce for that beautiful little bar. And these copper rounds, are they still there? Yeah, you get 100 copper rounds for $1.39 each, or 500 for $1.19, or 5,000 for 99 cents. I would rather buy the pre 83 pennies personally. Okay, and the Germania deal, is that still on? And it is $31.83 for the 1 ounce Germania bar. Collect the whole series. Okay, and other various bars. I'm not going to go through the collector bars, except maybe the Cask Kilo, which I have a fetish for. $336.90 at Bold if you're buying this morning. And this Engelhard 100-ounce bar is $3,044 for a vintage 100-ounce Engelhard. Those are always pretty. What are the BU Peace dollars going for? Same price? $33.99, might be $1 cheaper. That's a nice deal on those BU Peace dollars. And the BU Morgans are very nice as well at $35.99. They've been a little cheaper, but that's a very nice way to start your Morgan collection with uncirculated Morgans. Okay, and in the British category, is the 1 ounce Una still for sale? Ought to be pretty cheap, $34.60. You can still get that bar. I guess the British Mint is making more of them. Okay, and we've got Sovereign Gold. We've got 1 ounce rounds. This Pamp Buffalo is still very, very cool, but $32.39. If I can get 1 ounce rounds for $30 and change, I'm going to go that direction. And at BGASC 3041, here's a good example, varied condition, brand new rounds. So that's a good deal right there. And eBay, I think, was secondary market rounds for, might have been about the same price. Okay, and Sunshine Mint rounds, now that might be worth paying up for. That'd be about 31, a little under 31 for Sunshine Mint rounds with the verification code. You need your secret X-ray glasses to see that code. I won't go through all of these. We'll keep going. Here's the coin shops on YouTube. We've got Vermilion Enterprises having deals, Minot Coin and Bullion having deals, and Coin Huskers having deals, you know, several days a week on each of these. And you can often find things cheaper. I don't think you're going to find junk cheaper than that Bullion Express deal. And you'll have to check their individual shipping charges and their individual sales tax rules. Those are changing. Those change. All I can say is these dealers, you're just going to have to ask them if they charge sales tax or not, depending on what you're buying and how much you're buying. The other day, I mentioned that a subscriber received some junk where 30% of the junk were slicks of the walkers. Now, I will say when you buy walkers, you got to expect a few slicks. I think that just goes with the territory. Personally, I wouldn't want them. I don't want any batch that has walkers in it because they're going to be diminished. And usually with slicks, They should be priced based on weight, not on face value, because they diminish pretty substantially over time. But that coin shop made it right for the subscriber and did a return on only the slicks. And so they did work that out. Now, I will say that I was wrong to call out 3 coin shops and not tell you which one. I didn't know which one. I still don't know which one. But, and there's always 2 sides to a story. And, I kind of hate that when eBay does that to me. They always believe the buyer. And I'm not saying the buyer is incredible. He's extremely credible, and I believe him. But I probably should not have called out all 3 coin shops, and I did not have both sides of the story. So I'm going to leave it there. Whatever you're buying, double check what you're buying. And I think you're going to have to ask if you're buying junk and they're not showing you a handful of the coins. If they show you a handful of the coins in the video and some of them are slick, that's what you're buying. If they don't show you what they're selling you and they're selling you based on face value, I would be upset if they sent me slicks. And that's just the way I feel about it, so I would have returned those personally. And a dealer that makes good on a return is still a good dealer. So I'm still supporting all 3 coin shops. And anyway, I don't want to get into the drama on that, but you get my point, okay? Newretirement.com is something you absolutely need if you are going to retire ever, and I do suggest you check that out. It will help you with your retirement. Thank you for the cups of coffee. You guys are super duper. And Reefer Gill has been very generous. 3 cups. He's got me speeding this morning. Okay, the Gixxon Sniper tool is a good tool for snatching those Scottsdale auctions. Just put in your best price, a low best price, and try to snag those auctions. That is free. Here are deals on Amazon, spot deals, more crazy spot deals. The Walmart card is 5% off on Walmart. Works for precious metals. A lot of you use that every single day, but do not let them charge you sales tax. Check that, double check that before you order. I wouldn't want to be the one to have to go through the rigmarole of trying to get my sales tax back. Just be careful when you do that. Walmart can be a little glitchy, as can Capital One with these kicker deals. They can be a little glitchy, as can Rakuten with their kicker deals where they will just stiff you on it down the road. You never quite know when you get these extra 4% off deals, 5%, 10%. You never quite know if they're really going to come through because the retailer can block them. But 8 times out of 10, they usually do. And, 9 times out of 10, you won't get charged sales tax. So you're just going to have to take that with a grain of salt. If you are really looking for a super extreme underspot deal and you're using these tricks, just keep your head on a swivel there, guys, and do what's right. Okay, and where can I go with this? What's up in the chat room? Let's see. Anything new? Oh my gosh, we're talking about inflation. This big news coming out. Let's see what we think right now. It was pretty constructive news since the market is flinching up and down based on the flavor of the day. But gold shaking off, that hit 2320. That's a good mark, staying healthy above the 2300 mark. There are buyers. And silver, not so much. Often when silver hits a number in the pre-market, it usually and often gravitates back to that number during during the U.S. market. So I'm going to predict we are going to see that 28 handle. I know a lot of you have been predicting that for a long time. Kudos to you. I've been more optimistic than many, but we're definitely taking a hit in here. But it does not change the industrial metals story. It does not change the super cycle for copper and silver and inflation. Today just may not be the day that we get the run. I like 32 a lot better than I like 28. But for you new guys, this is a great opportunity. So, act accordingly. Buy if you want. I got my green light on, and I recommend buying. But I also think we could see a little more weakness here before the uptrend resumes. And if there is manipulation, well, getting it below the 50-day average is their MO, and that usually, that creates a dip. So buy if you want, don't buy if you don't want. I'm just here to show you where the best deals are, and my crystal ball is no better than anybody's. So there you go. But silver looks pretty cheap this morning. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Good luck out there.